Mohammed was the project manager. So the resident engineer will take us through the project. Then after which we can have an inspection. So, thank you. Thank you very much. So the design and construction of the Suame is one. The first picture that I have over here is a full illustration of the phase 1 interchange. Yes. So if I start from here, there you have the runabout on the grid. The runabout allows you to negotiate to all the 5 points on this interchange, on this intersection. Then the second level is the viaduct 2, which starts from the Suame and goes to Kegetia. Good. And then we have the viaduct 1, which starts from Abripo and goes to the airport. These two have a reverse. You can go and come in both directions. Okay. Then you have the viaduct 3, which is the last one, the highest, the viaduct 3, which also starts from Suame and takes you to the airport. And then you have the viaduct 4, which also takes you from the airport and takes you to the Suame. So this is what we have, and for this is basically the interchange itself. And then on this picture here, this one is the viaduct 3, which is the 4th tier. Okay. Yes, and it takes you from Suame all the way to the airport. Okay. Yeah. This is the Mampong. This is the Tapu Road. Yes, and it is on the grade. You don't access the interchange directly from here. So this one is on the grade. Yes.
Yes. This I can see. This is going through some. Yes, because we are told this is. In fact, the money we need to pay for this.
Yes, this is the
can do a lot of work on this project.
Yes. Yes. But yeah, we are also concerned about the traffic condition
on this road. Unfortunately, it will only do up to 300 of it. Up to on the Mampo, we only do 300 from the center.
Is that the one you're talking about? Yes. So
there's another project okay. That's up to Asolomasu. That's under this one. Okay. Well, in the process.
Okay. All right. Okay. So let's go to the next one.
Okay. So I've moved the component 2 and the phase 1 and all the activities that are here. So you can see that on the component 2 we have what we used to call the local roads, about 14 kilometers or so. And so those roads are here. You have Abripo, you have Magazine New Road, Suame, Magazine, and a lot of them, all of them, they are all listed over here. If you want to list one of that here, they are all here, and the distances that they cover, all of them are over here. These roads that we constructed, the idea is that when these roads are finished, it will allow and ease traffic here for when we start the actual interchange. So currently, as I speak, all these roads are in use now. But so these are the places that they use as bypasses to avoid coming into these areas. Yes. The only road that, yes, Abripo and Klofum. So we have Abripo, there is going to be an underpass. Yes, and then Klofum also is going to be an overpass. That is also part of the phase 2. Phase 1, so phase 1 of the Suame interchange. And then you will have the distance between, which is the western bypass, the distance between here and here will also be constructed and improved upon. But the distance will remain the same, the cross section will remain the same. Okay. Actual 4-tier interchange, where we are standing right now, the Suame runabout. Good. So if I should take you through the, what do you call it, the consultant for the project, as the director said, is associated consultant. I am the resident engineer. And the contractor is Rango Construction Limited. The project commenced on April 15, 2024. It's a 3-year period. So
it was a long.
Yes, yes. Good. So that is in 6 months was devoted to design, and then so practically we have 4 months of physical progress on site.
For design and build means that you are not supposed to complain and say you are using 6 months. If you need 6 months to do design, you must as well design and go to tender. The advantage of design and build is that you can start digging the ground and then you take the project. So when I hear people say you use 6 months for design, it doesn't work well with me because
Exactly that
design and build.
Yeah, exactly that's what's happened. Before we finish the design, we already start everything.
Fine.
Okay. Yes. So the mistake that was made on the what do you call it, phase 2, we made sure we didn't carry it on to phase 1. So everything started all together with phase 1. Okay. So when you look at this picture, we have the architectural impression of the 4th-tier interchange, as you can see. So you have the Suame, and then this is the Mampong section. It is on the ground road, and then you have the growth room that takes you all the way. This is viaduct 2. This is the viaduct 2 from Abrikor to growth room, and from growth room to Abrikor, and then you have Suame to Kedetia, and Kedetia to Suame, and then you have the viaduct 3, which takes you all the way from Suame also to growth. Is that the one we are? Yes, we are disputing about that. There is still the need to maintain it or so, and then there will be there will be an improvement on the western bypass from the roundabout to Abrikor. Yes. So if you look at it, this is a typical cross section of the improvement that will be made. And then we have at Abrikor is an underpass. This is a cross section of the underpass and an overview of how from the top view of the underpass. Then so these are the scope of works, and then on phase 1 we still also have growth room junction. There will be an overpass at growth room junction. That we call it atomic junction over there. Yes. So these are the details of the design as it stands now. The overpass. S5 this from here. On the main road. S5 is from Yes. And then from here we have to use and use a roundabout. Okay. So the design we have finished almost everything except for a few comments that we made the contractor to rectify on the detailed engineering design. The contractor is supposed to have submitted it, but we still have some few corrections to do, so we will soon submit. Therefore, and then the design fully completed. So this is the local roads component. This is the project overview. As usual, it is the consultant. This one was a 2-year project. We have exhausted the time. The contractor has put in an application for extension of time, which honorable, it will be sent to maybe your office for consideration. What percentage of work has been done? It is about 63%. Yes. But the challenges, as I go to the end, I'll bring them all to your attention. The challenges why they were not able to finish all these activities. So the component 2 involves the widening of the official road into a dual carriageway, 3-lane dual carriageway. Yes. And so this is a typical section of the lanes as it is now. And then we have 3 overpass from Suame. It starts about up to Abusiapua, just a little beyond Abusiapua. Yes. And then we also have 3 overpasses on that same stretch. At Anomanje we have 1 overpass, at Makro we have 1 overpass, and at Abusiapua also we have 1 overpass, all on the same official Suame official road, which is about 2.7 kilometers in total. So the component 2, so this is just a section of the Suame magazine when it is completed. And this is also a section of the Abusiapua overpass when it is completed. So earlier on, I told you that there were a number of internal roads that were constructed. So these are the roads that were constructed and their total length. You have the CPC Asantemane link, and we have the selected roads within the Suame magazine. The total of 2.2 kilometers. CPC Asantemane link 0.6 kilometers. Yes. So the total in all is about 15.6 kilometers.
Are they addressing the issue as you envisaged?
Yes, they actually do.
For bypass?
Yes. So for the roundabout, we have had to make a lot of relocations where we are standing. Actually, it is the central point for the distribution network of Ghana Water. And so, for construction of for any activity, any power work to begin, you have to make sure that all the lines there are not interrupted. And it explains why the contractor has not been able to do as he planned originally. So these are some of the relocation works that we have done. This picture will show you about some of the quantities of the pipes that we procure to site for that purpose. And this is just a
relocation itself.
There is a nominated subcontractor. So when you look at the viaduct one, it has about 196 piles that the contractor has to say. The contractor has done about 12 of them.
Out of the 196.
Out of the 196. The contractor's original plan was to concentrate on viaduct 2, which is from Suame to Kagiti. Yes, but due to difficulties in finding space to drill, the contractor then decided to turn his attention to wherever he can find space to drill. And that is how come they started on viaduct 1. So for viaduct 2, out of 84 piles, they have done 74. Yes, and then when you look at those one over here, it represents the power cap itself. They have done 3 of them. This one is in the process of being cast. They will soon cast this one because they finished all the reinforcement. And this one, they have done the blinding. When they have done all these things, these are very work that can be completed within the next 2 weeks. So they will have done about 4 of the power caps. And then these ones here that shows here, it shows you that the interruption by the Ghana water lines, which have still not been relocated. Actually, for the Ghana water lines, all the new lines that have to be laid in order to make the place free for work to done, we have laid all the pipes.
The connection back to
the connection back onto the main water that we are having challenges with Ghana water.
What is the problem?
They said that they are in a period of the dry season and they don't get enough water to serve the community. So they give the time to us in these new places. Once in a while, they will agree with us that on this occasion, they can allow you to cut this line and connect, and that is how we have been. Otherwise, we should have finished all the relocation works with regards to water. So this is the Anomanji overpass. As you can see, we have finished casting the deck. And then work is also ongoing on both sides, the approaches. The MSC walls are also ongoing over here as you can see. If we should go there right now, you see these activities currently ongoing. So this is the Anomanji overpass. And then at the macro overpass, they are now, as you can see, putting all the reinforcements. They have done all the form works. And by the end of this month, the contractor has promised to finish casting the deck. Once they have finished casting the deck, then they will take all the form work and everything and bring it to Amoakohene and start doing it. So once they take all the form work, then they will start also working on the approaches of the overpasses over there. So these are the pictures that we have shown over here. Then some of the local roads that we completed, as you can see on your face. These are some of the local. This is the Tafu New Link Road pictures that we are showing. This is Coco. Yes. This is the Coco Road. This is the asphalt wearing called the Coco Road. This is on Asokore Mampong Road 1. This is on the Macro Road 2. Yes, there's a bypass when you are coming from Kumasi and you reach St. Louis. You can use that link to come to yes. So then you can bypass all the traffic over there. Yes, there is enough space for a dual carriage. Unfortunately, the budget that we had will only allow us to do only one lane. So the other lane, for the other lane is still there, and the space and everything is there for it. Yeah. Okay. So the other lane has been for now. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. So Honorable, these are some of the local roads, and then so for all the local roads, the contractor has completed them. Then what is left now is the road line markings that they have to do. Progress. That is the overall progress. The overall, including the overpasses.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Okay. So this one is more than 90%.
Yes.
So we can take over this. Yes. We can take over this.
Yes. Yes. When we do the roller marking. Yes.
How is this project funded?
We are told that the phase 1 is being funded by Afri-Eximbank. Yes, and then component 2 is being funded by Dutch. Both the same.
Who is the contractor?
The Rango Construction Limited. Yes.
How are you? I'm fine. How are you funding this?
Funding on the financial.
The CEO of the
The phase 2 was funded from the Afri-Exim facility with 40 million to cater for 50 kilometers of the stretch, as well as 3 overpasses and the expansion of Ofexo 3.10 kilometer stretch from 400 meters from the roundabout. Phase 2 was a reallocation.
Is that a full scope?
That's a full scope. Phase 1, we started a little bit late in April last year, the 4th-year InterChange, was funded also from an allocation from Afri-Exim, which was a replacement of Konongo to Ejiso for the purposes of us starting. It covered almost, I think, 48% of the total contract value, meaning there is a shortfall in funding in order to complete the work. But we've started the process and we are committed to continue as long as the ministry can find a solution along the way, give us to get the roads to be implemented.
So you've been paid 40%.
At the moment, we are doing quite less than that.
Were you paid 40-something%? Or that is the money available?
That's the money available.
But the way you said it is as if you've been given the money.
In terms of financial progress, we are doing less than 40%, but we are more than 60% of physical progress on the ground. And phase 2, same applies to phase 1 on the InterChange as well.
Also from Afri-Exim.
Also from Afri-Exim.
Afri-Exim money doesn't exist.
That's exactly so.
I think we need to be frank with our people. This project was supposed to be fully funded as approved in Parliament. Unfortunately, the debt situation has made it impossible for the financiers to honor their part. So many of them have pulled up. I think that is what led to the Afri-Exim. Originally, the Afri-Exim 750 was for something else.